Happy New Year to all our avid listeners. Welcome to episode 91 of Rubbish Talk with me, Alasdair Meldrum.
And myself, Jane Bond.
And me, Mia Sutherland.
Mia. Mia's the one that hides in the background. So maybe a wee introduction to our listeners, Mia?
So I'm the marketing coordinator at Albion Environmental, but I'm also the producer that does all the editing for the podcast.
So you're the one that tries to edit out all the ums and ahs and
Yeah.
talking all the rest. So well done. I'm sure the listeners appreciate that.
Yeah, tries to make us sound good, Mia. Well done.
Yep. So because it's New Year, we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to do a bit of a reflection on the year. And Mia has prepared a quiz that neither Jane or I have seen. Unfortunately, we did try and search it out, but we've not actually seen it. So
it's hidden away.
Mia's going to be the host, and Mia's going to ask the questions. And hopefully, Jane and I have some sort of memory of who we've talked to and what we've talked about over the last year.
I'm slightly worried because, you know.
It's a lot of episodes.
I think you'll be fine.
Okay.
Over to you, Mia.
Go on, Mia.
Okay, so I've made a quiz with a mix of questions about guests, some kind of analytics kind of questions, demographic questions. But they're all multiple choice, so that gives you a wee clue.
Even better.
Okay, so question 1. Who was our first guest of 2025 on episode 53? A. John Crawford. B. Anthony Burns, or C. Alex Brackley. I also said you can work together if you want, come up with an answer. Agree on one?
I think it is. I think it's John Crawford. The reason I'm thinking that, because we have had so many different emails and stuff from John. And he's one of our most avid listeners and our most avid responders. Yes. And I could be completely wrong, but...
Well,
I think
right.
it was Alec. I was going to say Alec, actually.
You're right, Jane. Well done. Do you think we should just tell you you're right after each answer, or do you want me to keep it to...
right after each answer, it makes us feel slightly better. And I'm in lead.
Yeah,
so far.
Do you want me to keep a wee tally of who's winning?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll do a winner actually, and then not do an answer together. So Jane is 1 point.
Have you switched off Jane's access to the Google before we do this quiz?
Okay, question 2. What was the most listened to episode of 2025 with 159% more listens than the average episode?
Gordon Fergus.
I was going to give you the options. So A, episode 75 with Andy Reese. B, episode 54 with Gordon Fergus. Or C, episode 64 with Guy McGregor.
And you went for Gordon Fergus, Alasdair. Okay.
It's Gordon Fergus. I must confess that the reason I know that is because the Spotify review of the year highlighted that Gordon Fergus was the most listened to.
Wait till Jane guesses first.
Well, that's fine,
So I think that's one each, Jane.
Yeah, I think so. He was the director of Veolia, wasn't he? Treatment Development Director of Veolia.
Yep. Okay. Question 3. Where did Larry Koch, CEO of Flybox, study environmental governance and waste policy? A, England. B, South Africa. Or C, Australia?
Now that's an interesting one. I'm going to go Australia.
No, okay. I think it was South Africa.
Yep, Alasdair's right.
2-1, Jane. 2-1.
I know. I like that episode as well. I keep talking about it all the time, about the flies.
I sent his details to somebody the other day, and they looked at it and thought, that's not for them.
Okay, next question. What year did Andy Reese, OBE, Head of Waste Strategy at the Welsh Government, start working at the Welsh Government? So A, 2000, B, 2010, or C, 1990?
I think it was 1990 because I remember Andy Reese when I was down in England working. So I think it's 1990.
I
What are
would
you
say
going to
it's
say, Alistair?
1990 as well.
Wrong. It's
Oh,
2000.
Really?
where was he before that?
Oh, I don't know.
You're challenging me now.
No.
Was he not
2000.
Was he Environment Agency? I think he was. You keep talking. I'm going to be
Okay.
Googling Andy Reese on LinkedIn while you're chatting.
Right, next question. Which guest did we have on who was the first ever early careers president for CIWM?
Charlotte.
That
Charlotte.
A. Louise Robertson,
No.
B. Rebecca Henderson, or C. Charlotte Davies.
Charlotte Davies.
Charlotte Davies. So we both sat beside her at Christmas lunch last week.
Yeah.
Is that a
Yeah.
point each or a point to Jane?
So a point each.
Point each.
The interesting ones you picked there actually was Louise Robinson does the Sustainables Academy for the schools, didn't she?
Mhm.
I was pointing some people in her direction the other day. I was pointing the Rotary Club in Ayers try to do stuff for the schools in Ayr, and I was pointing them towards that as trying to embed that in the schools.
Mhm.
And then Rebecca's Wasted, didn't she? So she was
Yeah.
based out in South Africa. So
Yeah.
all very interesting guests. National Rivers Authority. That's where he worked. So he worked
Of
in the
course.
National
But
Rivers.
that's the precursor for
We talked
yeah,
the Environment Agency. We talked about that actually, if I remember right. So
Mm.
there we go.
Okay. Next question. What age did Guy McGregor, Business Development Director at Bin Group, start helping in the workshop at? A. 10 years old, B. 12 years old, or C. 14 years old?
Well, I think he was 12. Because
What do
he
you
was.
think, Alistair?
Just
I
to be
think he was
different, I'm going for
12.
10 because I think he was
Well,
probably
Jane was
helping people.
right. He was 12.
There we go. I'm
I
sure he was
tell
in
you
the
what,
workshop before that. He was maybe not hell, but he was maybe.
He was in there when he was a baby. He was saying, "This is your destiny."
So, Guy, if you're listening, let us know.
Okay.
I don't think he was driving any skip lorries at that age, but
No.
Nah,
yeah,
just
not
sweeping
yet.
up, I think.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, good start.
Okay, next question. Which of the following facts did Bryce Cunningham, founder and managing director of Moscow Organic Farm, tell us about cows? A. Cows do not have top teeth. B. Cows can detect odours up to 6 miles away. Or C. Cows can sleep standing up.
A, they've not got any teeth. Top
Yep,
teeth.
that's right. But all the facts are actually right. I googled them all.
Are they? Oh,
Yep.
that's cool.
hmm
They
But-
can smell.
They
Right.
can detect odours from up to 6 miles away, and they can sleep standing up.
Blimey,
There you
that's
go.
More
impressive.
cow facts for you.
But I remember us talking about teeth, wasn't it? I remember us talking about the teeth.
I think the lack of top teeth was new to both of us, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It definitely
I
was.
didn't realise
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's a point.
They've-
These are
they've-
both tying now, 4 points each.
Mosgiel Dairy had successfully did a crowdfunder through Crowdcube, and they've added to their empire. But they had a recent thing where they actually lost the contract, so they used to supply East Ayrshire Council with their free milk, and they were doing it through dispensing rather than individual bottles, and they actually lost the contract to one of the big dairies, and it caused them quite an operational issue there because they obviously had cows being milked and no outlet for all the milk, but they managed to get it sold. So yeah.
Good.
Okay, next question. Which company is Alice Rackley CEO of? A. Soil X, B. Polytag, C. Power Day.
Polytag.
Polytag.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's our
Blimey, Alistair, we're kicking with gas here. We're doing really
too,
well.
Too
You
easy,
are.
these ones. Too easy.
Debbie Horton, Environmental Policy Officer from the Falkland Islands government, told us everything must be shipped back to the UK for disposal or recycling. How many miles away is the nearest mainland to the Falkland Islands? A. 2,000 miles, B. 4,000 miles, or C. 8,000 miles?
Nearest mainland that they can access, or just the nearest mainland?
I've just got the nearest mainland.
I think it's 8,000.
But they can get, if they were allowed into Argentina, I think it's relatively close. But if it's back to the UK, then it's 8,000.
Yeah, 8,000.
Yeah, we were talking to him. I think we ended up on penguins, didn't we?
We
Mhm.
did.
Yeah,
We've
that
just.
was
I
good.
was talking to Craig Chandler earlier today, and we've just now run our third managing waste, the Rehis managing waste 2-day course in the Falkland Islands. Because Craig's delivering them to everybody that listens. Rehis are probably wondering why they're issuing certificates to the Falkland Islands, but
Okay. Right. Moving on to different kind of questions now. So, what episode did we move on to our new structure? Clue: the episode was on reuse. So, A, episode 65, B, episode 68, or C, episode 70.
Oh, I think. Well, do you know what? I think we were going. You wanted 70. Somebody wanted 70.
Yeah.
And we didn't get it. Mia wanted 70, so I think it must be 68 then. Because I think we went for 68 and it was like, can we not wait until 70? So Mia was,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's my suggestion.
is that right, Mia? Or do I
What
need
do
to
you
answer?
need to guess first?
Yeah.
To be different, I'll go for 65 then.
Jane was right. 68.
What's our scores then? I've lost track of our scores.
Jane has got 7 and you're at 6.
Oh dear. And how many more questions have
Not
we got?
bad, actually.
We've
We're
got
close.
1, 2, 3, 4 more questions.
Oh dear.
Well,
dear.
do you know, I'm quite impressed that I don't
Because they're
get
doing
that.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Who was the second most listened to episode after Alasdair's episode 1?
Alasdair's episode
Well,
1.
Alasdair's is like top 1 listened overall, but Gordon Fergus's was the most listened to in 2025.
But who's the second most listened to overall?
Yeah,
I know who
I'll
that is.
give you options, sorry. A, Jane Bond, episode 12. B, Jim Brown, episode 9. Or C, episode 2, Grant Keenan.
I think it's going to be. Who was it? Brian, did you say?
No, Grant Keenan.
Grant Keenan.
You, Grant Keenan, and
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. I think Jim Brown.
For the second overall?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or me, obviously, because I
I
keep
would have put
telling
somebody-
everybody to listen to
I
episode
would have
12,
put
but I
somebody
don't
else.
think they do.
I'll go for Grant Keenan.
Yep, Grant Keenan's right.
So he's, I remember what his first job was, Jane? Can you remember?
Yes, he was selling pictures.
Oil paintings
Oil
round the doorsteps.
paintings. Yeah, I remember that one. I think we should have people back on again, to see what happened. I mean, we've been going a while now.
See how many oil paintings he sold.
Yeah.
So that's 7 each, I think, Mia. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
Okay.
pressure, Jane.
No.
It's a wee demographic question. What is currently the highest age demographic listening to Rubbish Talk? A, 45 to 59, B, 35 to 44, or C, 28 to 34?
Well, it was the youngsters at one point, wasn't it? And then
What was the middle band?
it was the oldies.
44.
I'm gonna go for the younger ones.
No,
What one, B or C? 35 to 44 or 28 to 34?
28 to 34.
It's 35 to 44.
Wrong,
35 to-
both of yous. 45 to 59.
Oh,
We're wrong. It is the oldies.
maybe this episode with you producing will bring the age demographic down, Mia. But it's quite good. From memory, it's quite close, isn't it? The listeners for that 35 to 44 is quite high as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. How many countries has Rubbish Talk reached in 2025? So not overall, but just in
Oh.
2025. This was in the Spotify Wrapped. So
I've not seen that.
I've seen that, but I've obviously skipped over
So-
that bit, so I'm having to guess as well, Jane.
A, I'll give you options.
Okay.
A, 20 countries, B, 23 countries, or C, 30 countries.
I'm gonna go for 20.
Okay,
Just to be different, I'll go for 23.
that's right, 23.
Yes.
No, I'm not doing very well in this one.
And who's our second most listened to country? It's America, isn't it?
It is... Actually, I'll do another question for you from the Spotify Wrapped. Who is the top 3 countries listening to Rubbish Talk? and I'll give you options. A, UK, Norway and USA. B, UK, the Netherlands and Australia. Or C, UK, USA and Australia.
I'm going to go for UK, Netherlands, and USA. On the basis that every time Ruben goes back home, he gets everybody to listen to it.
Was that the last one? I'm going for the last option you gave.
The last option was UK, USA and Australia,
Yeah,
and that is correct.
Oh no, Australia. What?
Mhm.
Got some Australian listeners there.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Mia, I'm doing rubbish now, aren't I?
I think.
And I'll
I
do
think-
one. This is the last question. I kind of switched it.
Well,
but
it's
I'll
9-7, so I think I could claim victory already. I think.
Yeah,
I
you
think you
could.
Unless you're
probably
gonna make this for
could. The
two-
stats has
2
got
points
me.
or something.
The stats
Yeah.
has got me.
One last stats question. How many countries overall have listened to Rubbish Rock? So the full number, we've counted it up a few times. A, 75, B, 70, or C, 65.
70.
Go for 65.
Jane was right with that.
Oh, yes!
So it was close, but Alasdair won with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Nine.
points.
And 9.
And Jane won with no,
There we
Jane
go.
got 8 points. So but it was
Well,
close.
yeah, it was
but well
close.
done.
Thank you
That-
very much. I'll give you that one.
You've
Alasdair.
got most of the guess questions right, which is good. The stats you
Yeah.
can't really know unless you look at
no.
them. So
No.
well done.
Okay, thank you very much.
That wasn't as big a disaster as it could have been, Jane.
No, it wasn't. Not that I had the Rubbish Talk podcast website in front of me.
In fairness, I was intending to do a bit of googling and searching, but by the time you did
Yeah.
that, it would have been too late.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
so there we go. So that's our very brief look at the year. If you've not listened to any of these episodes that we've talked about, then feel free, go back and have a listen. And a big shout out if anybody is actually listening to this on New Year's Day. If you are, give us a shout out on social media and we might send you a wee prize. Might be an Easter egg or something like that by the time we get around to it. But give us a shout out on social media if you're out getting away from the family, walking the dog or whatever. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, and Happy New Year.
And
Hope it's a good one.
And we look forward to having more episodes in 2026. And thank you, Mia, for excellent
Thank you.
quiz and excellent quiz presenting. I think we should have you on more often, but we'll work on that in 2026. That's our New Year's
Okay.
resolution, isn't it, Jane?
Yeah,
To get
absolutely.
Mia more on the podcast. There
Yeah.
we go.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode. See you again next Thursday at 4 p.m. Don't forget to follow, share with friends, and send us your feedback at hello@rubbishtalk.co.uk.